Hello and welcome back to a great school year here. I am Mr. Callicoat. I will be your teacher for fourth grade at the Cruiser Digital Academy. You might hear this referred to as CDA. So I just wanted to welcome you back and let you know that I'm looking forward to a great year. So I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. Um, this is my 24th year teaching and my fifth year at Groveport. And I'm so excited to be teaching fourth grade again because the curriculum is my favorite. We have Ohio history, the science is outstanding. Um, we have, I'll be doing the math and the language arts, and we're just going to combine everything together. I love to do just about anything outside fishing, hunting, boating, camping. And I also love to travel with my favorite twins that some of you know from kindergarten. So a little bit about them. We have Cameron and Kylie. And you can see some pictures from our summer trip. We went up to Michigan and visited 4 Great Lakes. And then I have 2 dogs. Maya is the beagle on the bottom left, and Fluffy is my Bichon. And you see she, has a little pizzazz to her there with the pink ears and tail and feet. And there's my Jeep down on the bottom right, about a new used car this summer. So we that's our little adventure mobile. So there is my family. What were we doing this year? I love STEM. STEM is for science, technology, engineering, and math, and I love to integrate that into reading and language arts, science, social studies. So we will be using some programs like Tinkercad, which is an online drawing program. We have Ohio history for fourth grade. We have a new National Geographic Science program. We're doing the Eureka Math. Scratch and Code.org are 2 coding programs. So I like to do coding and integrate that into the other subjects. So I'll be teaching you some of that, which is really cool. And everything is going to focus around reading. So I think you're going to enjoy this year. I am kind of a techie person, so I love doing the online learning and teaching you things like this. And I think you're going to really enjoy some of the things we do. Our daily schedule. This is you know it could change a little bit here and there, but it's kind of what we're going to follow. So we start every morning at 9 o'clock, and we'll have announcements. Then we have math fluency and then concept application that starts at 9:05, basically goes to about 9:40. And part of that could be independent. A lot of it will be live. And then at 9:40 you have where you work on some of your problems, so that will be independent. And then we'll come back at 10:05 with some small groups. So if you're in a small group, you'll be live. If not, you'll have some time to work on some of your math work. Everyone comes back then at 10:40 for science, and that says with ELA. So what we're doing with science and social studies this year is we're going to do a lot of informational text and things that have to do with science. So we're going to kind of integrate that into reading an ELA. At 11:15 to 12, we give you a break. So that's the time where you would get your lunch and maybe if it's nice, go outside and play or play a game, just relax. We come back then at noon till 12:45 and we do some guided reading groups. So once again, that could be, if you're in a group, you would be live. If you're not in a group, you'd have some time to work on some things. At 12:45 is the social studies time until 1:30, and that's most likely a good portion of that's going to be live, but you could have some independent things you're working on. And then at 1:30 to 2:10, we have a break, or you have independent specials. That's your art, your phys ed, and music. We're not going to have you won't have live sessions with those teachers, but we will have some resources available, and they won't be graded, but it's up to you. You can get on there and practice some art and music and get some exercise to release some stress. We come back at 2:10 and to 2:30, and we have some small group ELA session. So once again, if you're in that small group, you would be live. If not, you would have some time to work on your work from the day. Everyone comes back from 2:30 to 3:05 for some writing, and we really need to pick up our writing this year on the online environment. And then at 3:05 till 3:25, 20 minutes of independent reading. So that's going to be very important. And that pretty much wraps up your day. So the times that are listed there is independent. I will be available. So if you would need to contact me, we'll go over how to do that later. We could jump into Google Meets. I could help you with anything during those times. So that's a little bit about our schedule. Online class meeting expectations. So arrive on time when possible. When you come in, mute your microphone. Wear earbuds or a headset if possible. And then unmute your microphone when it's your turn to speak. Try to find a quiet, distraction-free spot to learn and pay attention to your background. Try to be attentive, listen to your teacher and your classmates, and be prepared with materials for learning. So if we're working on math, make sure you have paper and pencil, things to work out the problems. We'll have a whiteboard that we'll send home and markers. So just make sure you're participating, and then follow class behavior expectations. It's even though it's online learning, it is still school. You need to make sure you're doing your work and really participating. And then finally, respect privacy. No photo or video recordings are allowed. And then a little bit, just try to be ready for school just like a normal day. Pay attention to what you're wearing. You don't want to show up in your pajamas. And just kind of, even though it is online, just kind of act like it's regular school and you are ready to learn. So if you follow those, I think we'll have a great year. Attendance. So if you get up and you're sick and you cannot complete your online learning, then you need to call the office by 10 o'clock in the morning at 614-833-2011 to report your absence. And then this is something new that's different from the spring. So um, you can't just log in the morning for 20 minutes and then disappear for the day. You have to log in at your different times for different classes of the day, and you have to also complete your schoolwork. So if you just log on and you're sitting there and then we see you're not turning any work, that's going to be marked absent. So it's important that you show up and you're able to participate and complete the work. And if you're having trouble, just please contact me as soon as possible and we'll get you some help. Communication is the key to a successful online learning experience. So I use phone calls, emails, we'll get a class dojo set up, and then all the work will be through Google Classroom for communication. So please stay in contact and don't get behind. And then um, we've been sending out reminders. There's something called final forms. You have to make sure that all your final forms are updated before you can get your Chromebook and everything when it's time to pick these up. Access to all software. So when you pick up your Chromebook and materials, there'll be instructions on how to charge and log into your Chromebook. You'll have all the information there on how to log into Google Classroom, into Clever. We'll have Class Dojo information. And then anything else will be provided in Google Classroom or live Google Meets. So anything that new, I might do a short video to show you how to log on, or I could call you on the phone to help you through if you're having trouble. So, but everything usually will go through Clever for the most part. And then finally, how to reach Mr. Callicoat. I have email is the best way. It's buddy, buddy.callicoat at gocruisers.org. Once Class Dojo is set up, you can send me a message there. And I have set up a Google Voice phone account, and the number is 202-743-0042. So if you happen to, during the school day, if you get a call from that number, that's me calling you to contact you. You can also call and leave voicemails there. You can text me at that number, and then you could also call me during normal school hours. So just have that number ready, and I am really looking forward to a great year. And I think, you know, we work together. I think we can all do great here. Look forward to working with you.